Got 4 cars and they all black. Got 4 bras and they all that. We call that ballin'. Doing this is my.
Yo, what's up guys? It's Ultimate Street Racer here. I'm back with another video, and today this is going to be a big video. I'm not sure how long it's going to be. I should imagine quite a while. I think this may end up becoming a series rather than just like a full-on video. But the time has finally arrived when we're going to build this, the Haynes V8 Engine. So without any further ado, let's just get the packaging open. I've already got an instruction manual on down here, and it says the first step is to assemble the pistons and connecting rods. So you all may not know what that is if you are not car enthusiasts, but basically I've got all the tools, the screws and that here. Just get the crankshaft out of there. Set where the pistons are. I think that's in here. Piston heads. Yeah, that's all the pistons, right. Now I can only apologise if I'm sniffling a lot. I can only apologise if I'm having to use repetition. I can only apologise if I'm sneezing a lot as well. Don't worry, I haven't got it. I haven't got this virus that's floating around, but it's just a yearly, it's just something that happens to me yearly. My allergies start acting up. I know it can kind of class as symptoms of it, but don't worry, I haven't got it. You can definitely tell I haven't opened this at all. But so this is basically the sprue for all the stuff with the piston, so the piston heads, the connecting rods, and the pins for the piston rods. So what we're wanting is just the rods and then the actual pins themselves. So a number. Yeah, so I don't think they're numbered on the instruction sheet. That's odd. I'm not sure which one to go for. Because it says on the instruction sheet here, if you look here, it says the actual pin itself is number 1 and the connector rod is number 2. But if we were to look in the actual sprues themselves, the pins are lettered. I'm not sure if you can see that. The pins are lettered, and the connecting rods, they're numbered. And oh, there goes a piston head. Bloopers. But the actual piston heads themselves, they're numbered. Right. Not sure which one to go for. I'm not sure if it really matters, to be honest, which one to go for. So I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with this one. On the number 2 and M1. So I had 2, 1 and M1. They don't seem to fit. Should be able to go through just fine. after a bit of guidance, I finally managed to get one piston together. So let's go ahead and do the same thing about 7 more times. Because it's a V8, it's got 8 cylinders, it needs 8 pistons. We'll use this one. So yeah, we may or may not actually end up getting the full thing done today. I mean, on my Xbox at the moment, I'm seeing a tutorial build on how to build this engine, and it looks like about an hour worth job. So I could be filming for an hour, but I don't know, depending on how many times I cut. I don't think it really has to be in a specific order here for pistons. As long as you get them all on and connected, fine. Ah, that's simple. Not sure how the first one was such a struggle. 2 pistons already. 6 more times. Can't believe I'm finally doing this. I mean, I got this engine model kit for my birthday on the 12th of February. As like a little gift for me to get used to how the engine works and stuff like that. For me to get used to building engines and that. I mean, I know engine building in real life is way different compared to what I'm doing now, but it at least gives me a sense on like how to at least put it all together. All the stuff I'm doing now will probably be replaced with like some sealant or whatever. I mean, the set doesn't come with piston rings, but right about now I'll be putting piston rings. See, as in these rivet things here, these rivet bits. That's the areas where the piston rings would go around. I'll be putting the piston rings on each and every single piston right now, but sadly, because this set doesn't come with piston heads, I can't do that for whatever reason. But it doesn't stop me from doing the Car Mechanic Simulator, which the second episode will be coming soon. I have progressed a wee bit into the game, but hey, it's not really a proper Let's Play now, is it? Because we're in the title, I never put in Let's Play, I don't think. Otherwise, I wouldn't have progressed through the game at all until starting the film. Which, by the way, some behind the scenes talk. Soon I will possibly even start screen recording on the Xbox eventually, because I have seen videos and I have been studying on it and how to screen record on the Xbox. So basically I'll be using my current camera the now for voice over and face cam, whereas on the Xbox it'll just be pure recording. I just need to figure out how to combine the 2 videos together. So expect to see more. But I've just worked it out. Basically the pins, they're obviously not these bits, they're not that bit. These wee bits here. So yeah, they are numbered, right? That makes sense, right? So tell me what sprue it's on first. I know it'll be kind of hard for you to see all this. I'm gonna try my best to get the camera as close as possible. trying to feed it through my steering wheel. And that's the best I can do for now. But basically I just want to push this bit, or push the pin through the hole of the connector rod here. It's not really that snug, but I guess we can get the piston heads on there as well. Three. Are they all? Yeah, they're all labelled as 3. Right. So take this one. Put on here and connect it all in. If we can. Hi, sit rep. I've now finally managed to get this pin removed, because no matter what piston head I was using, it will not fit in. It will not snap together. Looks like we're going to be here for a long haul here. For sake. There we go. Right. Sorry about that little cut there, but I had to sneeze there. Once again, don't worry, I haven't got it. I know there's folk probably going on in the comment section like, oh, you don't know if you haven't got it, no one knows if you've got it or not until you've been tested. There. Just a couple more to go. Only 2 more to go. I know it's a pretty quiet video this today, but to forgive me, I did. Oh, I managed to get that out good. Final piston, and I think we can attach them to the crankshaft. And that'll perhaps do it for today.
Watch it, babe, touch it, watch it, turn it, bring it, babe, turn it, watch it, babe, touch it, watch it, turn it, bring it, babe, turn it, watch it, babe, touch it, watch it, turn it, bring it, babe, turn it, watch it, babe, touch it, watch it, turn it, bring it, babe, turn it, watch it, babe, touch it, watch it, turn it, bring it, babe, turn it, watch it, babe, touch it, watch it, turn it, bring it, babe, turn it, watch it, babe, touch it, watch it, turn it, bring it, babe, turn it, watch it, babe, touch it, watch it, turn it, bring it, babe, turn it.
And there we go, we've now got all 8 pistons all done. Now, it's time to attach them to the crankshaft. And get the what is it? Some of the cap things. Forget what's called the connection cap. Actually, it says in the instructions, but I don't know. Bumpers or something. Connect the rod caps, that's it. Well, there goes one piston. And so this is the crankshaft. Right. Oh, excuse me. Now the crankshaft caps. Where are they? Piston caps or whatever they're called. Not in this screw, and then this screw. That is number 4. I can't tell. Oh, here we are. They are number 17. Now that's not them. There they are. Right. It's just going to be a big series. Right. So now it's just a matter of connecting them on. And then, hang on, these need pins. Screws, right. I think I need screws for this. Let me quickly watch this tutorial here. I'll be back with you in just a wee second. Right, so I've just checked. I don't need screws for this. Right. This is where I'll need 2 hands for this. I can only apologise if I'm not talking much in this video. But I'm concentrating on how you guys know. is going to be a big series. I know this is over my 15-minute mark, but my last video was over the 15-minute mark and I was still able to upload it just fine. So I think now I can upload a video as long as I want. Because in my previous channel it told me, oh, I can't upload the channel as long as 15 minutes. So if it was any longer than 15 minutes, it wouldn't accept the upload. That is why a lot of things were two-parter. I'm not that good in my left hand. I'm more of a righty, but for shifting I'm more of a lefty. There we go. Now we've got one piston on the crankshaft and you can see already how the internal combustion engine is meant to work. So again, you'll see when the build's all done how it's meant to work. Ah! This will take a wee while, but this probably will be an hour-long build if I never spent so much time faffing around. Oh, I cracked the piston head there. What one I didn't? Yeah, there will be music in the back of this video, so hopefully that should entertain you a lot if you lot are bored. Other announcements to make for the channel, well, the Scotch Performance Show has been moved to Sunday the something of September, I believe it is. Because of this whole virus thing and all that. And the Paul Walker tribute, I hope, is still happening this year. I hope. And if so, I hope there's drifting on, because if you remember last year, there wasn't any drifting on at all because there was so much Scottish Touring Car semi-finals, I think it is. I don't think it's semi-final. No, it was qualifications, that's it. Qualifying for the BDCC. Or the SBDCC or whatever it is. But there's so much like the qualifying, the rev off and the drag racing, there's just not enough time for the drifting. And that is a lunchtime event as well. So you can just see already how it's meant to go. Wait. I put these on the wrong place. And it's slightly wrong, but then again, no, it's easy to recover. Because you see, I'm not a big fan of V engines. My favourite V engine would have to be the V6, but basically, currently I'm putting them in the inline or straight fashion. But yeah, I have to put pistons also like this, I believe. So is it V? The pistons are meant to be in a V formation. So I think I'm still fine. I don't have to edit that out. Luckily. This is where you need a two-man job. So it's lucky I'm still good with this build.
Bass monster. Stop! It's the motherfucking remix!
Oh. How did that happen? Apparently the screw and the screwdriver are magnetic, apparently. Oh, they are magnetic. I know this is a long video, it's going to be a pain to edit, but and again, no, that's life. I've got to get used to that if I want to be a full-on YouTuber. One of the rocker arms just came off, so I don't need them yet. Oh. I'm kind of struggling here. We're almost done now. Got the 3 crankshaft, 3 pistons left to go. In real life, you wouldn't be using screws to put the piston caps on. You'll be using actual bolts, obviously. But you can see it's starting to take shape now, the crankshaft. I just hope I put them on the right way because they are. Next screw. Next cap. Next piston is going on. So right now, we've just now made a V6. Got 2 more pistons to go and then it's a V8. And for those of you who are non-car enthusiasts and watching this channel, like, and asking, what is the difference between the V engines and what is a V engine and what's the difference? Well, basically the V engines is where the cylinders are aligned in a V formation. And with the 6 or the 8 or the 10 or the 12 is on how many pistons it's got to make it into a V shape. So a V6 is just 3 on 3. So right now, that's how many cylinders, that's how many pistons it would take to make a V6. There's 2 more pistons and I think we'll round it off there for the first episode. Still need to come up with a name for the episode. What should I call it? Building a model V8. Sounds interesting. Final component. And straight after this I'll get editing the first episode. This has by far been the longest video I've ever done. So there we are, that has been the piston and crankshaft assembly. You can already see how it's really meant to work here. Look. And that's just upside down, but you can see how it's meant to work. Quite interesting, huh? But we'll see you in the next episode where we fit the lower crankcase onto the sump, and then fit the sump onto the motor base, and hopefully fit some batteries onto it. And hopefully, maybe we'll see if we've got time, fitting the piston and crankshaft into the cylinder block. So see you in the next episode, guys. Then until the next time, it's Ultimate Street Racer. Well, first of all, subscribe to the Ultimate Street Racer YouTube channel for more videos like this. Check out my Instagram at the Ultimate Street Racer. Excuse me. Follow me on Facebook at Matthew McCormick, and on that bombshell, it's time to end. Thank you so much for watching. See you next episode. Peace.